All right, good afternoon. Oh, yeah, good morning. Sorry, it is morning and it's early. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the kindergarten. Oh, are y'all all here? Mr. Wendell? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the kindergarten class of 2021 and the Divine High School class of 2033. Good afternoon. We are delighted that you are here today. We are delighted that we are able to have this program for you and for your children. So, most of you, I believe, are parents because your children only got 2 tickets each. So, but if you graduated, and this is one of the things I love about Divine the most, if you graduated from Divine High School, if you will please rise. Look at that. Stay standing, please. Or now, if you had children, if you're that old, if you had children who graduated from Divine High School, if you will please stand. Y'all are young, so that, of course, I did. So that Divine is a wonderful place to rear your children, and we are so excited to be here this afternoon. So welcome to the first of our 3 kindergarten promotion programs. So I would like to introduce some people on the stage. We have with us today Assistant Superintendent Mr. Darrell Wendell. And just so that you know, the other central office staff are Superintendent Dr. Todd Grandjean, Director of Student Services Mrs. Dawn Schneider, Director of Federal Programs Mrs. Abigail Beadle, Director of Finance, she is very important, Mrs. Shannon Ramirez, and then Assistant Principal Mandy Cross is back there. We are live streaming this program. And then Counselor Stephanie Kalepel is back working in the office, so we can all be here today. I'd also like to recognize Dr. Carrie James. Just so you know, I taught her. She is the school board secretary. Other board members are Mrs. Renee Frieda, Mr. Chris Davis, Mr. Carl Brown, Mrs. Nancy Pepper, and Mr. Henry Moreno. So certainly we would like to thank our school board and our central office for all of the support they give all of the students of Divine ISD. So, every morning at Severa Elementary, we recite the United States Pledge and the Texas Pledge as required by law. We also sing a patriotic song to enhance our social studies curriculum. And that song or those songs change every 6 weeks, so that by the time children leave the elementary school, they are very well versed in at least 6 patriotic songs. So now we will have our pledges led by, and they're coming. While we're waiting for those students, let me introduce my behind-the-scenes help, Mrs. Megan Martinez. She is helping backstage, and Mrs. Jennifer Hennant. There she comes. She is also helping backstage. There are a lot of people who make this program possible. So, leading our pledges for this program are Natalie Lozano, Elena Alexander, Lisette Coronado, Grayson Henderson, Brantley Alexander, Cash Alvarado, Levi Arajo, Esme Eads, and Alana Lazardi. If you will please stand and join us as we say the pledges, and then we'll sing God Bless America.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From mountains, through the prairie, through the ocean, like before. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet
Is that the best? It is. Every year when we do this and these children sing God Bless America, I kind of get a little tear in my eye. Children are our nation's greatest treasure, and they embody all the things that are good about our world. So as we move forward, as a part of the certification process, I will name the recipients of class awards. Each teacher gives 3 class awards. Shining Star, Character, Citizenship, and Leadership, which we call CCL, and Up, Up, and Away. Before I do that, however, let me recognize the 3 kindergarten teachers who are in this program. Mrs. Linda Calame, Mrs. Melinda Dugosh, and Mrs. Carly Parson. Your children have been in great hands all year. I am so grateful for the staff at Severa Elementary School. So we know you will want to take a picture of your child as he or she gets his promotion certificate. You will see the line of the boxes, the ABC boxes out in front. Please use that as your line of demarcation. If you will please stay on the other side of those boxes. And after you have taken a picture of your child, if you will please return to your seat so that the next parent can have his or her turn. We will now present the promotion certificates. The order of that presentation will be Mrs. Calame, Mrs. Dugosh, and Mrs. Parson. While the children are coming to the stage, I would like to thank all the people who make this possible. Mr. Darren Van Fossen, Ruben Ramirez, Mr. David Cardenas, and their crews for having the floor out, the chairs set up, all of those kinds of things. Nikki Taylor, Kara Stacy, Kelly Runyon, and Renee Murphy for being sure the stage is set up. For Adrian Carrizales and Dalen Finto to make sure all of this technical equipment works so that the live stream has been possible. Also, let me thank the other people behind the scenes. Jenny Hagdorn was out in the foyer. Mrs. Claudia Mendoza, Mrs. Yadi Cardenas, Mrs. Amanda Sanchez, who were outside the entrance. So these folks are the ones that really make this possible. I just get up here and read a script. So if you'll recognize them, thank you. Okay, the banner that you see above on the stage was created by Nikki Taylor or Linda Morrison and Mary Lou Velarde. So thank you, ladies, for that. And that will be saved, and it will make an appearance again in 2033. So I think we're ready. They're ready. Okay, we'll begin with Mrs. Calame's class. Elena Alexander. Elena Elena was awarded the CCL award in Mrs. Calame's class and also had perfect attendance for the spring semester. Roman Valderrama. Nikhil Bhagat. Nikhil had perfect attendance for the spring semester. Aubrey Campbell. Aubrey was a shining star in Mrs. Hennon's reading class and had perfect attendance spring semester. Lisette Coronado. Lisette was awarded the Up, Up, and Away award in Mrs. Calame's class. Chloe Covarubia. Riley Finch had perfect attendance of spring semester. Savion Jaramillo Guerrero. Scarlett J. Marisol Lara. Brantley Little. Natalie Lozano. Natalie was a shining star in Mrs. Calame's class. Logan Macias. Cadence Negrete. Ranger Neugebauer. Atticus Ramos. Adriana Salmaron. Chloe Spurgers. Thank you, Mrs. Calame. Mrs. Melinda Dugosh's class. Branley Alexander. Branley was awarded the CCL award in Mrs. Dugosh's class. Cash Alvarado. Cash was awarded the Up, Up, and Away award, and he had perfect attendance the spring semester. McKenna Centilli. Elijah Garcia. Grayson Henderson. Grayson was awarded the Shining Star Award in Mrs. Dugosh's class. Harper Hurley. Talon Jacobs. Talon was awarded the Up, Up, and Away Award in Mrs. Hennon's reading class. Aaliyah Leal. Kaylee Phillips. Isabella Ramirez. Jackson Rizzo. Sebastian Salazar. Lee Salinas. Serenity Teniente. Sochi Velas. Weston Weisher. Thank you, Mrs. Dugosh. Mrs. Carly Parsons' class. Levi Arajo. Levi was the shining star in Mrs. Parsons' class. Johnny Arizola. Kimberly Cisneros. Lainey Cardova. Lainey had perfect attendance a spring semester. Owen Dye. Esme Eads. Esme was the CCL recipient in Mrs. Parsons' class. Jackson Freeman. Ilana Lazardi. Ilana was awarded the Up, Up, and Away. Nicholas Lucio. Amberly Martinez. Trinity Monreal. Marcelo Marino. Jacob Morrison. Benjamin Sabala. Mrs. Parson also had 2 remote students, Bristol Dixon and Brooklyn Humphreys. Thank you, Mrs. Parson. The class will now begin part of the conclusion to this afternoon's program by singing Adios Amigos. Music teachers are Mrs. Nikki Taylor and Mrs. Erlinda Morrison. Thank you, kindergartners. Before we recite the I Matter Manifesto, and it is printed on the inside cover of your program, I want to certainly thank you again for being here this morning. If you will please remain seated during the recessional and wait to join your child and his or her teacher until they are all out of the gym. If you are taking your child with you this morning, you will sign out with the teacher. So just a couple of notes. As we dismiss and I don't remember which ones they are, but you will see your child's teacher exit through one of these doors, either in the foyer or one of these outside doors here. So after they're all out, if you will just follow that teacher there. And there are also 3 photo booths. You'll see them. If you did not see them on the way in, they are that way going toward Severa Elementary School. where you are certainly welcome to take picture or a picture or pictures of your child without a mask on. So, anyway, please take advantage of that. So now, kindergartners, if you will please stand, and audience members, if you will stand also, and recite with us the I Matter Manifesto. I am enough. I have influence. I am a genius. I have a contribution to make. I have a gift that others need. My actions define my impact. I am the change. I matter. So we will begin the processional at this time. Audience members, you may sit down as the children leave the gym. Boys and girls, stand up and follow your teacher.